What's up, party people? It's your boy Brian, and today we're going to do some 87 Donruss. This is actually take 2 of this video. I wrapped the pack up and have to do it again, and I'll explain why when we get there. Anyway, before I get started, big shout out to Luis Torrens. He saved the game yesterday by getting this tag down on a truly awful throw. Ever since this guy came over, ever since the 2-2-3 double play in London, I have been a big Torrens fan. So, big thumbs up from me to you, Luis Torrens. All right. Let's pretend I'm unwrapping this for the first time. I put Scotch tape on it. We got Roberto Clemente's hand. Hall of Fame hand. We got Tim Pisnarski. That's a nice Polish name. Makes me want to head up to Greenpoint, get some Peter Pan donuts. Tim Pisnarski. Rafael Ramirez was a good field, no-hit shortstop for the Braves. Scott Sanderson, kind of continuing the alliterative names from Rafael Ramirez to Scott Sanderson. This is a very poetic pack. Dave Sachs, who, if I recall correctly, was the far less talented younger brother of Steve Sachs. Like, he was really not good. Jose Rijo with the A's. I think we discussed earlier how the Yankees sent Rijo to the A's as part of the Rickey Henderson deal. But I don't know how Rijo got from the A's to the Reds. And being that he was the MVP for the Reds when they defeated the A's in the 1990 World Series, I'm going to say it was a lousy trade for Sandy Alderson. Charlie Hough, Diamond King. I don't think this really looks like Charlie Hough. I don't think the cap to head ratio is correct. But I am a big fan of Diamond King artist Dick Perez, so I'm gonna let this one go. They can't all be winners. This is why I rewrapped the pack. I confused Dan Schatzeder with Tom Niedenfuer. And I went on like a whole thing about how Schatzeder gave up a bunch of home runs for the Dodgers in the 1985 playoffs against the Cardinals. No, it was Tom Niedenfuer. Dan Schatzeder just had a great mustache. That was you just like, look at that. Look at that caterpillar. Got Rob Wilfong threatening to bunt. And being that he hit 219 in 86 and 189 in 85, I have a feeling like they're going to keep the bunt sign on. He's not just showing bunt. He's bunting. Drew Hall. This is like the inverse of Schatzeder's mustache. Like, this is how not to mustache. Like, just shave your upper lip there, Peach Fuzz. Rafael Belliard was also a good fielding, no-hitting shortstop for the Braves named Rafael. If they had just gotten Rafael Santana, they could have hit the trifecta. Got Floyd Yeomans, who was a Mets prospect who went over to the Expos in the Gary Carter deal. I think I'm right about that. It was like a pretty good pitcher for them. He went 13-12 with a 3.5 ERA. So good for him. That's like that's a look. That's a look. That's real Francisco Goya, Saturn devouring the children kind of vibe there. 1984 MVP and Cy Young Award winner Willie Hernandez. Fun fact, when he won the Cy Young, he did not win Reliever of the Year. Dan Quisenberry did. Dave Stewart in the first of his 4 consecutive 20-game winning seasons. Willie McGee, 1985 NL MVP, an all-around weird-looking dude. And finally, we got a rookie, Dave Martinez, current Nationals manager, one-time Cubs rookie. There he is. And that is 87 Donruss.